Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode, we met Rumbo, the zombie that Mystic Carrion wanted us to find, and he gave us his side of the story, and we agreed to help him find Mystic Carrion's organs. Then we headed over to the Steelwatch Foundry, and ran into the Gondians in the process of rebelling against Gortash's thugs. So we helped them wipe out Gortash's thugs. And then Xander here wants us to help him get to the Neurocitor to disable the Steel Watch. So we need to do that next. Now, I went ahead and headed back to camp. We swap out some party members. I'm going with Will and Gale because I'm going to need some casters. And you'll see why when we get there. Alright, Xander, let's go.
We are losing time. You must guide me to the Neurocitor before the Bay Knights send reinforcements.
Alright, let's go.
Lead the way. I'll listen to your steps and bring up the rear.
Okay, so you'll be following me. Alright, let's lockpick the door. Okay. And I really need to go find a shop that has some thieves' tools. Oh well, maybe before next time. But for now, we have work to do. Alright, Steelwatch Foundry. Alright, so... oh man, that thing is just coming straight up. I got a bunch more thugs and a couple of Steelwatch to deal with. Now,
my fellow Gondians, take back your freedom.
Now, the Steelwatch. Not only do they have a lot of health and do a lot of damage, but if you destroy them, they will explode, damaging everything in their immediate vicinity. If you severely damage them, they will go into self-destruct mode and explode, dealing severe damage to everything in their immediate vicinity. So that's why I wanted to bring some ranged casters along so they could potentially deal with these guys from range. So let's see what I can do. Well, let's go ahead and get in there. Now, if we examine them, they have resistance to everything. They're vulnerable to lightning. They're immune to psychic. They're immune to poison. That all makes sense. Yeah, fail-safe protocol. After losing a significant amount of hit points, a creature will begin a self-destruct protocol to eliminate all nearby threats. If it dies, it instantly detonates. So.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Oh, one thing I forgot to do is give everybody... oh, I also went in the long rested as well. Forgot to give everybody long strider. Oh well. Alright, Hunter's Mark. Now, you need to stay out of this. Let's have you use Blur. Thing is, this is gonna get its turn before we do anything else. So we are not gonna save all of these. That just is not in the cards. Alright. Gale. I would like to conjure an elemental. I would like to conjure an air elemental.
Swords meet sorcery.
Alright, got some crits.
You fight against progress. I will not allow it.
Alright, you have Spirit Guardians. That's not great. Alright. I'm gonna drop Hunger of Hadar over here. Let's see. A damaged tripe to become resistant to... I mean, they just do physical damage. Resistant to slashing damage? Yeah, let's go with slashing damage. Alright, Lae'zel. I would like you to get down in here. And start working over these guys.
You dare raise your hand against us?
Yep, shield blow. Hellish Rebuke. Sure. Oh, very nice. Yep, you died. Ah, but you broke my concentration.
Make these bastards pay.
I am immobile. Well, here's one thing that we're gonna do.
Emperor
You are dead. That's a healing spell. I really don't need that yet. All right. What I need is an absolute ton of damage. All right. It's gonna blow.
bend the knee, or I will break.
All right. Path is interrupted. Really need to get rid of these, these steel watch. All right, Lae'zel. One down.
A warrior's favor. You are no match for the Black Hand.
All right, well, she's gonna have to tank him. That's what she's there for. And that does a lot of damage. Alright, well, that destroyed one of my ghouls. Alright, who is casting that silence? I think it's you. Oh, am I still immobile? I'm still maimed. That's incredibly annoying. Alright, well, let's fire ranged attacks at you. Alright, let's have you back off then.
A tale for the ages.
Alright, get out of the silence and let's use Shocking Grasp. There we go. Alright, got a good hit in there.
This is a lesson.
Prince's
How painful it is.
What was that? Whatever that was, a bunch of guys just died, I think. Alright, can I throw a... Is it lightning? It is lightning vulnerability. Let's throw a lightning chromatic orb. Good hit. Alright, Lae'zel. Hunter's Mark. Crap.
I will make you beg for death.
Oh, the motivator.
Sequence trigger imminent. My injuries need tending.
Oh, that's terrible. That needs to be dealt with, and now. I think I'll leave that to Lae'zel. Nah, I think we're just gonna get in here and see if we can induce self-destruct mode. And I am gonna pop a potion. Alright, you... Let's do this. Put that guy into self-destruct mode.
Death is but a word away.
Are we out of range? I don't know if we're out of range. Let's pop a potion. Sure, you go down.
I will ascend.
Alright, Lae'zel, what I want you to do is hit this potion of supreme healing.
Close. Too close.
Disable that motivator. Alright. Gale managed to get caught in that.
Easy.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Battle favors the fearless.
I need... Well, you're maimed. Boo. Mass healing word. Do it. That'll get Gale off the floor.
Let me recite their demise.
And you get yourself out of there. Or not. Okay.
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated.
Is every single one of these guys going to drop one of these? I guess they do.
Time's running out.
Warning. Sequence trigger imminent.
Oh, you didn't drop one. Okay. I think we only have one left.
Time to strike. Another one down. But it's not over just yet.
Alright, get Gale off the floor before he dies.
Creator, destroyer.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
I'm gonna burn
I'll feel that one later.
both of my short rests. Okay.
Still alive. So that's progress.
I don't think any of the Gondians survived.
Need to find a way forward.
Which, you know, whatever. Oh, before I forget...
The inscription reads, "Fresh supplies for the Steel Watch, courtesy of necromancer Balthazar."
Poor bastards are shipped in from all over the realms. Most come from a fellow called Balthazar, by way of Moonrise Towers.
We've met. Efficacious brain removal. An excerpt from A Practical Introduction to Merkelite Operative Necromancy. A note has been scrawled on the top of the pages. Make full use of the motivator should the Gondian artificers prove unwilling. Step 1. Orbital trepanation of the cranium can be completed using the provided trephine drill. Ensure the surgical tool does not pierce the somatosensory cortex. Okay.
If I've counted my footsteps correctly, this door leads to the Foundry steps and the Neurosita.
It's locked. It is a 30 DC check. You don't happen to have a key, do you? No.
Can't give up now. Should mind my step.
I mean, I could probably clear it. Talus losers list. Okay. I wonder if one of these guys has the key. Let's check. The Guardian's written orders to protect Gortash's submersible vehicle at any cost. You have a metal crane key? Oh, metal crate key, not crane. Control lever key. Some infernal iron. In the camp. A metal crate and a control lever key. There's a metal trunk. Okay. Apparently, one of the keys was one of the ones that I needed. Okay, cool. And we have brains in jars. Control lever, not level, not lever. To Bendobras. Bendobras. If this note ever finds its way to you, it means I'm dead. But at least I died trying. As chief artificer on the Titan project, notice what that horror can do, and I'm determined to see it destroyed. Xander Tobin mentioned that if the proper code is entered into the Neurocitor, it triggers a fatal psionic feedback loop. I don't know what the code is, but I might be able to guess it, and if I die taking down the Titan, that'll be a good death. I love you. Lula. How to build a Watcher. How Gortash hijacked the Gandhian Auto Guard project to create his Steel Watchers is remarkable and horrible. And somebody ought to tell it. Might as well be me. The original design for the Auto Guards outwardly resembled the eventual Watchers, but an Auto Guard was designed to be piloted by a small individual in a cockpit in the torso. So, basically a mech. When Gortash, through some scheme involving fraud and blackmail, took over the Dock Foundry, he scrapped those plans and announced the Steel Watch would be entirely remote controlled from a central hub. He had no idea that his remote control would involve both Mercolite necromancy and Elithid psionics, as finally worked out under duress by Xander Tobin. Fitting out of a Steel Watcher requires the following steps. A zombie is decapitated and has its brain removed. The brain is tadpoled and put in a brain jar when it becomes part of the absolute hive mind. The tadpoled brain retains its psionic connection to its undead body. The undead, headless body is wired into the torso of a Steel Watcher. The absolute Elder Brain sends psionic orders to a jarred brain. The jarred brain passes on the order to its connected Steel Watcher. All of this telepathic traffic is coordinated through the Neurocitor, the control center, but I hope to do something about that. Alright, well that lays out how the Steel Watchers work. Okay, but I think we'll go ahead and end our episode there. For now, we will see what is behind this door when we come back. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.